Welcome, Saw Logs Plastic Hubs, Jim Dedman. Hope you enjoyed today's video that I put together for you. We're always doing something interesting here in the shop. Stick around, watch the video, enjoy, comment. Thank you. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to saw this so it cuts completely off. And then we're going to actually put this in the the quarter band, and cut this off to make the plate. This is going to be like the bottom plate here. Again, I've got a lot of this material laying around, so the purpose of it is, when I was at the auto fair, I bought another standard drill, and I'm just going to have me some regular fractional drills out of all these I've got laying around. I'm going to make me up a set of fractional drills to use. I have sitting right here on top of the workbench or something for them jobs you want a fractional drill for. I'm not going to saw this all the way through. I'm just going to saw it to a certain point. But the bandsaw, in fact, right there is about enough. So then all I got to do is bring the quarter band around and cut this off the way I want it. So I'll lay this, I'm going to put my screws in it and lay this out. I'm doing to make a space, I'm just taking this transfer punch and just using it like a scribe. So now I've got some scribed lines here, and then we'll set the quarter band up. See, I've scribed on this before. I had different ideas, but so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to make two spacers for this and space this up, and we're going to space it up now, and basically then we're just going, since I bought this for the reason this is for drills, then we can just stack the drills. This will be the bottom, and it will be held in something like this. Basically, so and see, this will be the base, and then your screws will be in there like that. Then your drills will sit right in here. So that's the plan. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm not wanting to make it too long because of the smaller drills. So I'll have to get the quarter band out. Said several times, you know what I need to do? I'm gonna have to cut this all the way in two before I do this. So excuse me. All right, I went out to the scrap pile and this is the spacers for this project. So we went out to the scrap pile, found a little piece of steel, a little mystery steel. Thought I had it the right way, folks. We're going to face this piece of mystery steel off to where it's somewhat flat. It's been attacked with a hacksaw, and then we're going to cut this. Then we're going to drill it, center drill it through, and make them 2 3/4 spacers out of it. Okay, I went ahead and centered drilled it, and now I'm just going to drill a little clearance hole in this. And So that'll give us, this will give us a little clearance for the screws. Okay, there we go. Give a little bit of a deburr. And let's set this thing off up and we'll cut it off. Try to. These thin parts like this, sometimes I don't cut off good. We'll see. There's the completed one. I had to go back off camera and make a change after from what I showed you. It's basically the same thing I'd done on camera. The standoffs, I originally made them 1 inch thick so I could just 3/4. And I discovered that the drills was going to flop around way too much. They still flop around some. And these are drills, by the way, that's in all my collection of drills. So I didn't actually, I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 I had to dig out of an odd set I had. But and it's all these, so the most of these drills come from a, and the most of all these drills came from a set of, come out of my picked up drills that I've resharpened. So now I've got an extra set of fractionals now that this sets out that I can get to when I need something fractional. And the reason I wanted to do it this way is basically this is like a $2 drill index I picked up at Auto Fair. And I just took a plate of screws and I just went back, and what this is, that same material. To make this work, I went ahead and I just drilled and tapped it in so I could screw it because I didn't have a long enough screw to go completely through it. So that's another quick and dirty project, organizing some drills. So there we go. Thank you for watching today's video. This is Jim. This, by the way, I will remind you, this is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your personal enjoyment here on YouTube. The other thing I want to do is quickly thank everybody that's out here, that's visited my channel, that views, that comments. Our channel is growing thanks to you, and I want to send you a sincere thanks. Thank you, and have a great day, and we will see you in the next video.